Hello, Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. We're going to try this custom comp today. I'll show you what it is. It's the Mongolia biggest Taimen hunt. There's about 20-25 people so far, I think. Let's see what we got here. There are 23 people. And this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my Nile Chaser 6'3", max weight, line weight 97 pounds, Giant Spin 8000, which is a 45 recovery, which is pretty fast, 90.4 pound drag, max drag, 0.0145 braid, which is 97 pounds, and a rope spoon 1.5 ounce, 6/0. That's what we'll be using. We can go in our motorboat, and second I'll show you where I'm fishing. And let me show you details. There we go. Details. It's the biggest fish. 2,100 entry fee. There's fishing duration times 25 minutes. You can catch any fish, but if you're going for the biggest fish, the Taimen's the biggest fish here. So it's the SELENGE River, and weather conditions 66 degrees and partly cloudy. So I don't know what's going to happen about that. You can use spooners or spins. I'm just going to use spoons. And I may, here's the rewards, 20, 10, and 5, first, second, third place. A lot of money. Does say, oh, there it is. You get 128,000 for first place. That's pretty cool. So let's see inventory. What kind of spinner I got here? I got my 1 1/4. Yeah, bullet spinner. That's probably the spinner I would use. Anyhow, that's where we're at, and we're going to get started here in about 35 seconds. So if you're watching this video, I hope we learned something. That's kind of what I do these comps for, is try to learn something every day. We don't have to travel very far to try for a Taimen. I'll show you where they are. There's a couple places that we caught them, but I'll show you where I like to fish for them. Here we go, and the race is on. Oh, by the way, if you're fishing for them, do not, repeat, do not anchor your boat down. If you do, yeah, they fight. They kind of like the Nile perch. They'll give you a tussle. What time of day is it? It is 4 p.m. See, now I never tried for them at 4 p.m. So let's see what happens. We don't have to go very far. Now I say don't anchor your boat down. I like to anchor my boat down to get set. Then I weigh the anchor, put my rod out. Let's see what happens. And I use a 3-speed stop and go. And I haven't had one of these yet hit on the drop, so we don't know. Oops, we need more drag, don't we? That's not a uni, I don't think. Here we go. What we got? To start, huh? We're going to keep it anyhow. So let's see if there's any more down this way. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee. I like that roach spoon. I know that. I haven't tried a spinner form yet. That's what I want to try in a little bit. See if I can catch a uni. And then we'll try a roach spoon. I mean a spinner. The bullet spinner. I have to back up a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. Going to back up. Anchor up. Rod out. £87. There you go. You know at the bottom. It'll probably take 110 pound or better if the units are out at this time. Come on, fish. Here we go. I guess it hurt me, huh? Oh, this is going to run on me. Yeah. That might be a little bit better than 39 pounds. That's 41 pounds. They're fighters. That's why I like this 97-pound rig. What we got up there now? Somebody caught him 108. There's a good uni. That's probably going to be pretty good. Close to, that'll be close to the biggest one caught. What we got here? 87. Thank you. We got to run down here, don't we? Oops, anchor. Well, they seem to be pretty active because people are catching them pretty rapidly. And I went from second to fourth in a heartbeat. Oh, there's 912. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Now I drop down to fifth. 112, 110, 108, 108. Nice fish, nice fish. What I don't know, oh, they must be in a different room. There's 22 people in this room, 23. Why are the fish not showing up on my chat? Interesting. I need to back up some more. Let's back up a little bit more. Now, some of the other guys that were fishing here were using jigging spoons, and they were catching them too. But I'm not really versed with how to use a jigging spoon, so I fish with what I think I could use. So that's all I like to do. Had a hit. Come back and get it. Come on back and get it. Oh well, thank you for trying. We'll try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And if at second you don't succeed, try again. The biggest one I caught here while testing was 130 pounds. That's what I'd like to catch right now. Ha-ha! Up, missed it again, didn't I? It's twice. Let's back up a little bit. That must be out of the path, out of the path of no retreat. I stayed out in the sun so much the last couple of weeks that my hair has gone from gray to silver. I got a lot of sun. It was so hot the first day I was out in it, wearing a hat. You always wear a hat, almost always. And it was so hot, I took my hat off, just wore a headband to keep the sweat out of my eyes. And the top of my head, sunburned. My wife said it looked like I had a lobster laying on top of it. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, big fish. That's what I did say last night. Come on, big fish. Bigger fish. Italian fish. Bigger fish. That might be just something in the water. It might be a ridge of rocks or something. It seemed like it's about that same distance last time when I had that, what looked like a strike. That wasn't. Ooh, we got too far back now. We're getting out of the strike zone. Or what I think is a strike zone. They don't make it so, but learning. Now you see why I wanted to use a Nile chaser. That's the biggest rig that I can use and put a lure on it. My head quit itching. It's still peeling from that sunburn. Excuse me. Well, I'm all the way down to 6th. Let's go back down to bottom. I wonder if I ain't gonna worry about getting one more bit of drag on there. I'll either get it in or I won't. don't think it's a uni. But thank you. Thank you, thank you. Go the other way. Now we go the other way. So they're still at the bottom. That was nice to know. Now maybe I catch a uni. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? You're the one I love. You're the one I love. That's a little bit bigger. That might be a trophy. Uh-oh. Guess what? My anchor's down. Yeah, I don't have that other boat. The brown boat with the rod holders on it. Yep, this is the fish I want. I gotta get it in. This is the fish I want, and with my rod. My silly anchor down. After me saying, don't fish with your anchor down. Da, da, dee, 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 da. I'm not pumping my rod now. I'm just going to hold it up there. Let the rod and reel do their work. The bird up there. Cool. A buzzard waiting on the fish to come in. Hope we got enough time to get this one in. That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? Landed after the time limit. See, I've never seen a buzzard in any of the videos before. That's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool. Way to go, developers. See, here's where we need to be able to put the rod down and raise anchor, and then pick your rod back up. And you can do that with that boat with the windshield on it, because you got the rod holders on it. You can put it in a rod holder and then put your anchor up, and then go after the fish. I think this will be over 100 pounds. It's strained at, there's several of them there at 108 in it. 118, nice fish. It's got to be over 110 to get up there near the top, doesn't it? It's not out at 200 feet again. There it goes. There it goes again. They like that roach spoon. I've never had much luck catching with it, anything else really. Of course, they like the large minnows on the bottom too. Here we go again, back over 100. Come on. Yeah, they like the large minnows. 7 on hook, large minnow on the bottom. Well, this is going to be a win, lose, or draw. Well, this will get it in. Low 50, come on. getting there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Come on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Come on. What do we got? 121. There we go. Here we go. Well, let's bring the anchor up now. I knew I messed up when that fish pulling like that took off. And I wasn't going nowhere. So that's my second biggest one here. Biggest one here. Biggest one on this platform. Too bad if you don't when you place any of these competitions like the customs, it doesn't add to your rating. That would be pretty cool too, wouldn't it? Told you they like this roach spoon. We're going to have to go get this one, aren't we? We'll catch any more fish. No matter whether you know where they are or not, you still have to catch them. A lot of people think the testers have an advantage over everybody else. They know something, no more. Nope. We don't know any more than anybody else, other than we get to try to fish a waterway sooner to find the bugs before release. That's it. We don't have any special knowledge or anything else. We just have fun getting to fish and find bugs. And really, when we started fishing this testing, there weren't many bugs already. A few little ones. Like when you do the mouse lure mission to get the trophy mouse, a couple of the guys, whenever you put the trophy mouse on your rod would disappear. You couldn't do anything with anything. You had to go out, take that lure off your rod, and then everything worked okay. Then you go back in and everything worked fine. But it didn't want to, as long as that trophy mouse walker was on your rod. And they fixed it right up. So pray for Ukraine, pray for peace. The bad situation over there. A lot of the atrocities that are going on, a lot of them will never be punished. When you start doing the awful things they've been doing, there ought to be ways of making people pay. One thing for sure, though, when Judgment Day coming, you have to stand in front of the Master. And explain why. Like my granny says, when your time comes, you'll be prayed up and paid up. This is the first time I ever tried fishing for him in the afternoon. I just fish for him in the morning. Because the rest of the day I was trying to catch some of the smaller fish. I guess I should have put a marker down for that uni, shouldn't I? Oh well, we know where they are. Right along this wall. You'll catch them. Use this spoon and whatever the heaviest casting rig you can put together, and you'll catch them. Guarantee. A guarantee. Mon ami. We got a minute 51 seconds. If I catch one now, I'm going to have to run it down. I don't win too many comps. I bet it's Rachel.
It is. I don't know who had your number in here wrong, but anyway, I fixed it. So.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. So I've got your test results back.
Does it say I'm still alive?
You are. I mean, you're talking to me. So.
Yeah, but you don't know whether or not I'm alive.
Yeah. I mean, your echo looks good. There's no change.
Okay.
Your PET demonstrated some mildly abnormal perfusion, but it's a low risk. Is what she said.
Okay.
There's no cause for alarm or there's nothing going on that warrants a change in anything at this time.
Okay. Well, I've got an appointment next Thursday with Dr. Bruce at the Rhythm Center, so we'll see what they come up with.
Yeah.
I just finished a fishing tournament here on my fishing game, and I just won it.
Oh, congratulations.
Just before you called. Amazing full.
Good timing.
Yep. Well, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're welcome. While I've got you on the phone, you need refills or anything?
No, I'm CDS takes pretty good care of me. They take better care of me than Walgreens.
Yeah, I don't like them at all. We Food City. Walgreens make me mad, so we switched.
But I don't. I like the drive now. Food City needs a drive-through pharmacy. Is what they need.
Yeah, they do.
'Cause
I
I
mean, a
just-
lot of our patients use snacks from the street what Buster used to be.
Yeah.
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 A lot of our patients use that, and they seem to like it pretty good. Of course, they don't have a drive-through either, but
They are also. What is that one down there by that used to be, where Little Caesars is? It was a.
Lakeside Pharmacy.
Yeah, but they were something else. A compounding pharmacy.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Pharmacy Solutions or something like that.
Yeah, they were a compounding pharmacy, and you could go in there, like you wanted ginseng and echinacea and stuff like that, and they compound it up for you. Yeah.
Yeah, a combination of the two.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. We followed Kelly down a while ago. He took his truck down there to that Maxi that Jesse recommended to him, and he's gonna drive our expedition until he gets his truck back. As many cars that were on the lot and then behind it, I told him, I said, you ain't gonna get your truck back for a month. He said, no, his in-person interview is the 23rd, same as my appointment with Dr. Bruce. No, they gave him. He got a second phone call, which is very promising. And I told Marita, I said, now, if he'll go in there with a small smile on his face, not ear to ear, and not be down glummy Kelly, when they talk to him, there's no doubt about how intelligent he is just by listening to him. He needs to have a little bit of personality. But that's just Kelly. Well, I hope he gets on it. That'll be a lot. You know what's coming up next after he gets the interview? After he goes to the interview, though, later on, he's gonna have Kyrie put down. Oh, that's gonna break his heart. I told him.
I need to go see her.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna have her put down.
I hate that. I mean, we had to do that with ours in December 2020, and it was like losing a child.
Yes.
What I would imagine losing a child would feel like.
Well, he's had her with. Let's see. I forgot what his wife's name was now. Crystal. When they first, they went over to Fort Leonard Wood, and shortly after they moved there, when she was the vet's assistant, when she got hit with a car, and they took her in to help her rehabilitate, and then they just adopted her. So she's been with him close to 9 or 10 years.
Over 10 years, because he was 11, and that was way before he was.
Okay.
So probably closer to 15.
Wow. But that's, I know it's going to break his heart. I know it is. Now, when after we talked about it, he said, "Now, Dad," and he looked at me in all seriousness, "don't you run a puppy up here for me." I said, "Okay." But he loves Hercules. The problem with Hercules is Hercules can't stay in the house all day long. Every 2 hours, he's got to go potty. Period. So he couldn't have a Hercules. But anyhow, it'll take him a while to get over it, but I'm sure he will. Well, thank you for the good news.
You're welcome. I'm glad everything's okay. It turned out well.
Okay, kiss your kids and slap your husband for me.
All right, I will.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, bye.
Well, sorry about all that conversation. That was the lady with my doctor about some tests I had. So, anyhow, that's it. So, God bless you and your family. Take care. Stay well. Stay safe. And now you know where they are and you know how to get them. So, oh, that didn't take a picture, did it? Now, why did not take a picture? There it is. Okay. Y'all take care. There we go. Take a picture with me. There we go. Alrighty. I'll catch you later. So come join me on my Twitch stream whenever I get life things taken care of and can get back to streaming. So, hey, life happens. That's just part of being above ground. So happy trails to you till we meet again. Catch you later. So y'all come back now, you hear? Sorry about that extraneous conversation.